Hello folks, Dustin and Zinger here, coming at you with another product review. This time we're going to be talking about the BougeRV Rocky 40. BougeRV's 41 quart fridge freezer. Let's get into this. Alrighty folks, so as I was saying, this is the BougeRV Rocky 40 is the model of it. It is supposed to be a 41 quart dual zone fridge slash freezer. It's called the Rocky because it's supposed to be tough and reliable for basically off-roading and whatnot. I'd say overlanding, things like that. It could get pretty rough. And well, the wife and I had this in the back of our Frontier on our vacation in Colorado, and let me tell you folks, I beat the crap out of this thing. I think anyway. I'll put a picture or something in here how I had it strapped in the truck, and man, we went over some rough roads over there. Granted, our Frontier is just stock, but it got beat. We bounced and we bounced for hours and hours and hours. I would say 5 out of the 7 days we spent traveling were on those rough, rocky, bouncy, steep. It wasn't even strapped for about half of it, so it actually slid around in the back of the truck some and got beat around. And I realized it was sliding all over the place, and I thought I better go ahead and at least strap it so it didn't move all around. But yeah, let's get into the details on this thing and talk about it. Let you know what I think. We'll see if it's Zinger approved. Okay, so I thought I'd just go ahead and bring you guys in a little closer. As you can see, I purposely didn't clean it off because I wanted you guys to show how filthy and stuff it got. They hadn't had rain over there. We were in southern Colorado, from the Durango area up to almost Aspen. We spent traveling. And they hadn't had rain in a while, and all those gravel roads, man, they were just dirty, dusty. It is stainless steel framing on the outside. It's supposed to be fingerprint resistant, easy to clean. This will be the first time I've ever wiped it, so you guys are going to see this. I mean, look at that. That's filthy. Let's see. Yeah, it's a proper rag. That thing will clean right up. But yeah, it's filthy. All right, so here is the inside. It has a nice actual latching handle. It has lights on the inside. I left everything just as it was. Wanted to show you guys, we did use it custom. Chocolatey bits in there, a leaf from Colorado actually. A little bit of dirt down in there, looks like. But yeah, it's got these nice little baskets here. They're removable if you want to. This is removable. The divider is removable, so you can have just one unit. The lid is actually supposed to be reversible. Let's see. Man, I probably can't do that with just one hand. But it is reversible, so if you have it actually mounted in your truck or SUV or whatever a certain way, you can flip the lid to a more comfortable way to open, which I thought was kind of nice. Here is the display. You got your power and your settings button, your temperature, and it's got max and eco mode. That's how you change that. Eco mode is more eco-friendly for cooling. Max mode cools it off the fastest. And you have your temperature settings. Have to let it quit blinking first. And you have your temperature settings. You can have them the same, but the left bank can't be colder than the right bank. I forget why that is, but that's what that's all about. Somehow, I'll show you. Let's see if it does it. Somehow it knows when you take this out, it goes down to 1 temperature reading. Don't know how it knows that, but it knows that. I don't know if this has got may have a magnet or something in it. I'm not sure. But yeah, you can just take that out and set it aside. Take the baskets out. I'm gonna say, be honest, I've never actually taken the baskets out, so definitely need to get in there and get it cleaned up. But like I said, I wanted to show it just how it was. So we did use this thing. Put this back in. And just like that, it shows both numbers. Has real nice handles on both sides. You can definitely hear the dirt in the handles now. I need to get that cleaned all up. It's all fault of my own. There's the back of it. Looks just like the front. Like I said, there's the cutout for the handle for if you turn the lid around. Right now, I have it powering off of my All Powers R600. And you can see right now it's not drawing anything. Let's see if I can turn it down. See if I can get it to kick on for us. I don't know how well the microphone's going to pick this up. This is how loud it is. I have the microphone sitting right by the motor right now. Microphone's on my hat. Alright, now you can see that the compressor kicked back on and it is pulling 41 watts through the supplied 10 power cord. And it does have the, I call it cigarette lighter type power cord. Comes with that. And it has an optional battery that you can buy that you can plug in right in there. And with the battery, you are supposed to be able to get 5 hours of runtime. Now, I don't know. Hold on. Alright, this will be a little easier to talk. Now, with the battery, you're supposed to be able to get 5 hours of runtime off the battery. Now, I don't know if that is continuous running or if that's with it kicking on and off. That wasn't real clear. But also with the battery, you have the option to get a solar panel, and you can run it through solar power through this little port they have down here, and it will charge the battery simultaneously while it's running. So that's kind of neat if you have it sitting out in the sun and you're away from a good solid power source. You can run it off of solar. I'll put a video here as to how I ran it in my Nissan with our power station and whatnot. I'll put that right here. I got my cooler plugged into the Jackery, and then the Jackery is then plugged in to the truck. So when I shut the truck off, the cooler still has power from the Jackery, and while the truck is running and we're going down the road, the Jackery charges. All right. What do you think about how I ran that? Not too bad, huh? And the way we ran that, it worked flawless. My truck kept the power station charged while we was on the move, as long as I remembered to turn the inverter on. I forgot that a lot. And at night, this thing then, it got kind of cool at night over there, so I didn't have to run a whole lot. It was nearly 100 degrees on the way across Kansas. This thing sitting in the back of the truck just like this. Some people said, I can't believe you didn't have a cover on it. Well, I can't find a cover for it. I haven't seen that made for this model yet, so it performed flawless as far as I can tell. Now on the temperature settings, it does vary from what you set it. It varies about 5 or 6 degrees. So if you want to make sure stuff stays frozen, be sure and set it down to, 20 degrees or so, because it'll get up to probably 25, 26 before it kicks on, and it'll run down to, 17, 18 degrees probably before it kicks back off. Just let you know that. No big deal. Just remember it. This thing, it performed flawless. We beat the crap out of it, like I said. Dirty, filthy. I was impressed. That they sent it to me for review. I've always wanted one of these things. Now that I've had one, I would highly recommend one of these. This brand. It served me well so far. I love it. Stainless steel. It's got some scuffs and stuff on the back here where it was against our truck. It's a good solid unit, y'all. I will have a discount code in my description box, and they are offering 27% off right now for a sale. So you guys be sure and click that link for the 27% off discount if you buy by November 15th, I believe, is when the discount ends. So that's a pretty good discount off of these. I like it, folks. Zinger doesn't run off, so I can't. That's Zinger. It's Zinger approved. That's for sure. Anyway, I hope y'all like this video. This fridge, it's solid. It's it's not too awful heavy. It's solid. I'm not afraid to beat it now. It's going to be fine in the back of my truck. I'm working on a setup up there to be able to power it. It's kind of janky looking right now, but it's a progress. All right. I managed to round up Zinger. What do you think, Zinger? Do you approve of this thing? Do you approve? Yeah. Yes, I approve. Folks, BougeRV Rocky 40 is Zinger approved. Let me know what you thought about this review, what you thought about coming from basically a hillbilly, not tech savvy point of view. Just try to make reviews that the common folk can understand. That's what I'm trying to do, because I'm a common folk. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Check the description for the discount code, and head over, get yourself one of these BougeRV Rocky 40s if you're looking for one. They're fantastic. Thanks, guys. See you on the next adventure to the cross.